Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be discussing this last Bitcoin drop. Easy over. Are we going to see more downside to come? I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to show you about BTC. I'm going to show you about altcoins, where we are, what am I doing, what is going to be happening. So hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel. We post one video every single day. And I bring you the data and the no BS analysis. Not like these moon boys or the perma bears who tell you that we're going to go to 300,000 or to minus $1,000. Straight away, guys, I want to show you what's happening right now. Bitcoin. So we had a drop yesterday down to $76,900. I can see everybody panicking, the Trump tariffs, it's going to be the end of the world and all of that. And guess what? With our VIP group, instead of going short or panicking, we actually went long. Just opened a long position with BTC as well as Solana 2 days before. Jeremy, one of my pro members, also opened an ETH long position, guys, and results talk for themselves. And the reason big is because we know what we're doing, guys. We know what we're doing. We understand the risk to reward, but also we have not only this, guys. We have lots of information about Bitcoin analysis every single day, altcoin analysis, where to buy, when to sell, spot trading, altcoins long term, guys, anything you can think of. So if you're really sick and tired of losing money into this current market condition, you need to understand that if you don't follow a community of professional traders that know what they're doing, you're going to end up losing lots of money. So that's what I will tell you. Look at the link in the description. Come and join us in the VIP group, guys. There is a link in the description below. Little trailer to show you what we do as well as our trading results. Everything documented since basically January or February 2024. Everything written over here, guys. No, full transparency. Okay, let's go back into BTC and let's see where we are right now. So maybe I can help you today just to show you what could be happening next. So as I said before, we had a drop down to here. Are we going to see more downside to come? Today is going to be very important. We're going to have the CPI report. You can see on the market watch here. Today is going to be CPI. Tomorrow is going to be PPI, initial jobless claims. Those are going to be very important metrics. I'm going to tell you why. Because if CPI is going to come higher than expectation, that's not going to be good. And I'm going to show you what can happen with BTC. But if CPI is going to come lower than expectation, it means that inflation is coming down, meaning the Fed is going to cut interest rates. And as a response, the market are going to go and react to the upside. And as well as tomorrow, initial jobless claims, PPI as well, if it's going to come higher or lower than expectation, then could actually influence the market. But for today, guys, what is going to be important? CPI is going to really dictate whether we're going to see a rebound. But the question you're asking yourself is going to be the complete turnaround, and we're going to go now to $200,000, or is going to be only a short-term rebound. So what I'm actually showing you right now is actually I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios. Number one is going to be the scenario where CPI is going to come lower than expectation. Then I'm expecting BTC to be able to go and retest this area at this point, which is around $89,000 to $90,000. Simply because in this area, you can see there was a previous convergence, previous consolidation that right now has basically broken down. So in general, what market do is they go and pump to the previous level of the breakdown, and then it's going to go up to this level, probably have a little bit of a rejection from here, and then depending maybe on the PPI the following day, we could be seeing more continuation to the upside, perhaps to the next level of resistance at $93,000 to $95,000. And let me tell you something crazy. That's analyzing Bitcoin the way we do in the last 2 to 3 days in the VIP. And you can see in the Bitcoin analysis, we predicted everything by the book. Everything documented. For the last 2 to 3 days, everything was perfectly documented and predicted right. So again, whenever you are educated, you know what you're doing, this market is not as bad as you can think of. By the way, so that's what I can see from here. For BTC, depending on the high or low CPI, we're going to see a big pump to the upside. We're going to be seeing if I said before, if we're going to have a high CPI number, so it's like a bad CPI number, then what you can do is to follow what's happening from here. You can see that we went down to this area at $75,000. What I could be thinking if we're going to go down, let's say, another leg to the downside, what I could be expecting could be sort of like an ABC. So it's going to be probably be A, B, and then C, like another drop perhaps to $72,000 to $73,000. But again, I'm really thinking that right now, depending like on the CPI, even if the CPI is going to come higher than expectation or in line with expectation, I don't really think we're going to have so much more downside to come. Maybe we can probably go down to, I can show you on the daily, down to this previous level of support sitting right now at 73,700. Then from there, I could be expecting like a sort of like a rebound, maybe like a rebound up to this area, up to here, and then of course we have to wait and see. But right now, again, good CPI, we're gonna pump up to this area of resistance, best CPI rejection down to here, and then probably another rebound. So basically, I'm expecting that either case is going to be a rebound. And again, guys, with the VIP members, I'm going to be basically discussing with them. Trust me, it's not only myself. There's so many other people in this group who are very, very skilled. That's why I'm saying join us and learn from the best, from not myself but the other pro members. And that's what I can see for BTC, guys. Basically, very, very easy scenario. Next one I want to show you today as well, it's from a more like a macro point of view. It almost looks like the BTC right now is following what happened in 2021. We had that fractal when we basically drop down to this level. We're basically now consolidating, and then we should be seeing maybe in the next probably month or two a big push to the upside. Like it looks actually really, really good. Like that's is almost like following the same. And if this is the case, then of course we could be seeing from here, if it's going to repeat this, is going to be potentially a pump up to 88 to 90k, another drop down to 73, and then finally we're going to see the proper push to the upside. Some people are asking me as well, what do you think about, is this going to be like, we're going to go to 140, 150, 200, 300? To me, in my opinion, is actually we are at the very late stage of this bull market. Okay, so probably I'm thinking maybe a few more months, maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 more months, and then the inevitable is going to be happening, a recession, bad economy, the Fed is not going to cut rates in time. So probably what I'm thinking from this point over here, so lots of people are asking me that, is we are going to see a strong rebound whenever the Fed is going to decide to cut interest rates, maybe not this month or next month. And this rebound, the extent of the rebound basically is going to be either we're going to go and form something like that and try to go to previous all-time high and then drop down to this area, or it's going to be like a blow off top up to here in between 115 to 120, and then we're going to have a drop to the downside. That's probably what I could be what I could be expecting from here. Because in realistically, when people talk about inflation that is going to reaccelerate, I mean, if you saw so many news right now, price of juice, orange juice is going down, price of eggs is going down, everything is going down, and Truflation is really showing that 1.39%. So anybody can tell me whatever they want about their CPI, about inflation reacceleration. Truflation is a totally different thing. You can see that basically from February 28th, when Trump decided to start with the tariffs, guys, inflation just dropped like crazy because people are not going to buy now. Simple as that. And we know the guy Donald Trump. He just went on this tariff war. We don't know when he's going to stop. But again, I'm not concerned about the tariffs with Donald Trump. I'm more concerned about what happened with the economy, that the Fed is not going to be in time to cut interest rates, and we're going to go into a severe deflation. Now, also, what I wanted to show you as well, short term as well, I would like you to be a little bit careful for tonight, and I'm going to show you why. So, right now, as you can see, we are pretty much, we had a nice, pump from 77,000 to 83,000. But right now, if you have a look at the liquidation heat map, you can see that there's still got so many orders down to this area here. So basically, all these orders are liquidations. And of course, you're going to have a best CPI. We could be going and just pierce down to this area. But that's actually going to be good because it's going to clean all this liquidation, and then we're going to be able to go higher. But again, remember this, remember that there are so many people who are basically have opened so many positions around this area. You can see 80,000, 79, 78. Market makers are not stupid. So what they could be able to do is to go and take all this liquidation out. So be very, very careful with that. If you open a long, That's what can happen. Now, another thing I wanted to discuss today is with Bitcoin. Is this the bottom? Are we going to see another bottom coming? Well, I want to show you this. So this is the, again, volume footprint on the daily chart. You can see we have a red candle, a green candle, another red candle. Even on the green candle right now, that we had this, rebound from like 77 to $84,000. We had a green candle. We still had negative delta, meaning that basically there's still more sellers than buyers. What I actually wanted to see was a nice positive delta, like a green delta coming up, maybe plus 1,000, plus 2,000. Then it would give me more confidence that the bottom is actually in. But right now, looking at this, I'm still being a little bit careful. Maybe the CPI is going to change the whole game tonight. I don't know. I already have a plan when to buy and sell and everything, but at the same time, doesn't really make me comfortable to say, oh yeah, the bottom is in. We're gonna go to the moon right now, because still, minus 2,000, minus 4,000, minus 400. It's still like a little bit uncertain, I would say. So be very careful with the situation right now. Now, next one I want to discuss altcoin season, guys. Bitcoin dominance 62.3%. If you probably watched one of my previous videos, I was saying that the Bitcoin dominance would have gone to probably would have gone up to here again to form a divergence, maybe to 64 to 65%, and this is actually happening. So, what I could be seeing from this Bitcoin dominance, guys, is going to be probably a peak up to this area, and then it's going to break down like that. What actually I would like to see is going to be potentially a, I would say, Bitcoin dominance acceleration, probably up to this area, 65 to 66%. BTC to go way, way higher than what it is right now. Let's say to go to, as an example, to go back to, I don't know, this area. Okay. And then I want to see basically like a breakdown from Bitcoin, or like a sideways motion where the Bitcoin dominance is going to drop, perhaps to, what is the level again here? Perhaps down to 53 to 52%. And then we should be seeing like a nice relief rally with altcoins as well. Next one I want to show you guys, very important as well for our season, total free market cap, our altcoins. Again, we can see like a nice formation of a hammer from here. Is going to hold again, depends on the CPI. And even from here, what I would say that if I had to predict what's going to be happening next, could be a potential push up to this area at 870 billion, another drop to make everybody scared, to basically think it's over, and then finally the last push to the upside, potentially going to maybe 1.5 to 1.6 trillion dollars for altcoins. So there's going to be actually very good. Many altcoins are going to pump like crazy. Now, next thing I want to discuss, very important, is the, of course, 10 years Treasury Yield. Going down right now, there's a little bit of resistance here, but still, like, the trend could be going down this way. And of course, it is going to continue to go down. The Fed will have to cut interest rates. DXY as well, I'm expecting probably a drop down to 96 to 97, to then, of course, reaccelerate in case of a recession and go up to 120, 122. Again, guys, the other reason why I'm not concerned is that the DXY is actually going down. So if we saw the DXY going up, then I would have been like a little bit concerned, where people are putting their money into the US dollars. But right now you can see it's going down, so that actually is making me quite bullish. In general, whenever the DXY goes down, risk assets go up. So looking at this makes me quite confident that we could be seeing probably like it's called ABC correction. So it's kind of like a ABC or like ABCD, but like A, B, and then C again. And then once we reach maybe 96, 97, I want to see where we are with the crypto market. I want to see where we are with the stock market, and then I'm going to decide, to cut my bags, sell my bags, and all of that. And last one, very, very important, guys. Probably the most important thing, S&P 500. Now, pay attention to this, because this is actually very, very important. Now, I got a scenario in my mind that could dictate, the way we're going to actually finish the bull market for the next 4 to 5 months. So this one is an example when the Fed cut interest rates in 1998. The situation was where we basically went down to this area, okay, And I think it was from this point here that the Fed decided to cut interest rates. The market just reacted and it went up like crazy to then form like, this last leg going to the upside, took around, almost like a year, to continue to go higher. And then, of course, to collapse completely. So I want to show you the comparison between this one and what's happening right now. You can see that we have a very similar candle from here. So people who are telling me right now that we are in a bear market, I mean, I don't know how they predict this kind of things. And again, guys, they could be completely right. We could be in a bear market since from now, but don't come and tell me, and don't be these bullshitter people, because people are not stupid. Don't tell me, don't be this bullshitter that says that, oh yeah, the metrics are saying we are in a bear market, because we are not. This is not the bear market. Like, simple as that. It could be evolving a bear market, 100%. But if you're saying right now is a bear market, you're just guessing right now. So the data is saying either we're still in a bull market, this is a correction, and then we get to where to assess. If you got it right, well done. But don't brag about it and say, oh, I knew that all along was a bear market, because it's impossible to say that. Even like, for example, what happened in 2007 when the Fed started to cut interest rates around September, if I can recall well. Again, similar thing. We went down to here, started to cut rates, 2 to 3 months, we went up to this area. I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit for you. You can see drop down here, forming a nice candle, and then boom, we went to the upside. So the question is, what is going to be happening when the Fed is going to resume interest rate cuts? So my opinion is going to be the following: we could be seeing maybe for 1 to 2 months, maybe one more push to the upside, maybe up to 7,000, 6,800, whatever it is, 1, 2, 3 months, and then probably down. That could be seen. But I can be bearish right now, especially knowing that the Fed is probably going to be very likely that is going to cut interest rates in the next 1 month or two. So after, I guess, 2 or 3 rate cuts, I want to see what's going to be the state of the economy, which I'm pretty sure is not going to be in a good state. But after that, I would like to see, how things are going to develop. Guys, that's about it for today. Of course, if you have any question, leave a comment down below. But as I said before, don't forget, guys, to join our VIP. We have so much information here for you to learn, to educate yourself, to follow our analysis, our trading calls. You will not regret. Also, lots of people, more than 200 members here, talking about crypto every day, really sharing information. Look at this, the quality of the members, guys. Very educated, so you will not regret it. But anyway, I wish you a fantastic day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video.